Greetings everyone. Today we are starting the topic The Three Caskets, an excerpt from Shakespeare's play The Merchant of Venice. William Shakespeare, also known as the Bard of Avon, is considered the greatest English playwright and poet. He wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets, exploring human emotions through comedy, tragedy, and history. The Merchant of Venice, 1596 to 1598, a comedy, examines love, justice, and prejudice with the casket test as a key plot device. So let us dive into this topic and know more about what is the three caskets. So, the characters that we will be studying about in this excerpt from the play is Lady Portia, the heiress, Nerissa, Lady Portia's witty and loyal attendant, Prince of Morocco, is the suitor number 1 who will be coming to ask for Lady Portia's hand in marriage. Then Prince of Aragon, suitor number 2, and Boccaccio, suitor number 3. Short synopsis about what we will be studying in this play, in this excerpt. After the death of her father, Lady Portia, at the age of marriage, seeks out to the suitors to complete the condition set by her father to choose the right person to be her life partner. So basically, Lady Portia's father, before dying, he was quite a rich merchant. So he didn't want any wrong person to end up with her daughter. So he decided to set a condition of 3 caskets, that any person, any suitor that will come to ask for Lady Portia's hand for marriage, he wanted to make sure that she gets the right person by her side. And that is why this condition was set by her father. Let us read further into the story that what are these 3 caskets and what was the condition. So here comes the condition. The condition was that each suitor had to choose between gold, lead, and silver casket. The 3 caskets that were made of, one was gold, one was silver, and the other one was lead. Now, upon choosing the right casket, the suitor who will choose it will find a photo or a portrait of Lady Portia, and he will also get Lady Portia as his wife. But there was another condition, that if you choose the wrong casket, the suitor could never marry any woman. He will have to leave Belmont, and he cannot reveal to any other person outside the palace, outside the place, that what was the condition inside, what are the what is inside the casket that he opened. These were the conditions set by Lady Portia's father. Now, here's the scene 1, where the first suitor, that is Prince of Morocco, enters the scene. He's a very proud and valiant warrior. And the one thing that he was, he cared about, and he was scared that people will judge him, was about his dark complexion. So the very first thing that he asked Lady Portia was that not to judge him for his dark complexion. That is something that the people are very proud of about him. And when he is given the chance to choose from the three caskets, the first thing that he notices is the appearance, because he was somewhat intrigued by the appearance around himself, even about himself. So the first thing that he does is to choose the casket according to the appearance, and he chooses gold casket with the inscription, "Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire." He thought that Portia was a very desirable woman, so obviously her portrait will be in something that is desired, and gold is something that is mostly what people believe to be on a very high level and very desirable. So that is why he goes over the appearance and chooses gold casket. Let us see what is the outcome of his choice. So when he opens the casket, he finds a skull and a scroll that has a message for the suitor. And the message was, "All that glisters is not gold." As the prince's choice was driven by superficial allure rather than wisdom, he was driven by the appearance of the casket, and that is why he received the message that all that glisters is not gold. In the end, he accepts that he was wrong and he leaves. And as you all know the condition, that he could not marry any other women and he had to leave Belmont. Let's move to the next scene now. The Prince of Aragon. Prince of Aragon was a second suitor who came for Lady Portia's hand for marriage. And he was a very arrogant person, very self-assured. He thought that he deserves something, and that was because he was very arrogant. So he, on the first sight of the lead casket, he thinks that this is something unworthy to hold Lady Portia's portrait. And the gold casket, he says there is multitude, that it is driven by appearance. So he chooses silver casket with inscription, "Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves." Let us see the outcome now. Inside the casket, he finds a portrait of a blinking idiot and a note. Mocks his overconfidence and reveals his error in assuming his worth without humility. His arrogance led him to believe that he was someone very proud and deserving of Lady Portia. And because of his overconfidence, he chose silver casket. And in the end, he realizes that what mistake he did. And he accepts his mistake and leaves the palace and accepts that he has lost. Now let's quickly go over an assessment and see what you have learned till now. So the question is right in front of on your screens. Which casket revealed the message, "All glister is not gold"? If you're able to answer this, it means that you're right on track with me. Alright, the answer is gold casket. I hope you all were correct in answering the question. Now let us move to the next slide. Now comes the scene 3, where Boccaccio enters. So the third suitor was Boccaccio, and as you can see on the screen, he wasn't some kind of prince or someone who was having a very big role in the society. He was just a native citizen of Venice. And he was also the lover of Lady Portia. Now he takes his chance as Portia's suitor because he was in love with her, and so is Lady Portia. But Lady Portia was scared that, like the other suitors, Boccaccio might make the same mistake of choosing the wrong casket and she will lose him forever. And that is what led her to asking Boccaccio not to choose in a hurry, that he should take his time and rather even step back if he wants. There is no pressure for him. But Boccaccio, driven by love and the true love, and he chooses lead casket because he was not driven by appearance, neither he was driven by any overconfidence or self-assumption about himself that he deserves Lady Portia in some kind of way. He chose the lead casket. Now let us see what was the outcome. Inside the casket, he finds a scroll and Lady Portia's portrait. The scroll praises his wisdom for not judging by the outward appearance, and in the end, joy graced them, and they sealed their bond, their marriage, with a ring, which Boccaccio could never take off unless they step out of the love or the bond is broken somehow. Now let's take a quick recap of the chapter of this play, of this excerpt. So the excerpt starts with Lady Portia's father, who set a condition for her daughter's suitor before he died. The condition was to choose a casket that will have Lady Portia's portrait. The Prince of Morocco failed in choosing the right casket as he was concerned about his appearances. Prince of Aragon lost his chance too because of his arrogance and assuming nature. Boccaccio, lover of Portia, won the condition because of his true love, which is why he was not swayed by appearances or arrogance, which led him to choose the lead casket. Now, here's a quick question on your screens, which is draw a flowchart showcasing the choices made by the suitors and the outcomes they faced. You have to draw it in the form of flowchart, properly telling in detail that how every suitor made a choice and what were the outcomes they faced after that. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope you had something to learn today.